Arushi Mataji for her very nice coordination for all the classes, and especially 21 days. Sometimes even on Sundays she did that. So she also went through managing all the different classes, but she did it very well. Thank you so much, Arushi, for your services. Then we have Akshata Mataji and so many others who have been also supporting us. Rishikesh Prabhu with us, who has been managing our digital marketing team. So who have made attempts to reach out to all of you. And most importantly, I want to thank again all of you for taking to this 21 days reading challenge. So now what? Today is the last day. After this, what? What about 21 days? What after this? How many of devotees have written to me, Prabhuji, why only 21 days? Why it can't be more? I'm going to miss this 21 days classes. Every day I'm habituated with hearing at every day at 7 o'clock. And we have become so habituated with this. Now all of a sudden this is going to go. I have messages practically from so many devotees that what should we do? So, okay, we can't start the 21 days again, but there is a lot of things. There are 2 or 3 different directions which we are going to take you. Before that, let us take shelter of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. So, Suta Goswami Pad, in the 12th canto of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, he summarizes the subjects discussed in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. The 88,000 rishis of Naimisharanya. I hope you know that the first canto begins, the first chapter begins with Suta Goswami Pad narrating the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam to rishis of Naimisharanya. The version which we are getting, it is not Shukadev Goswami speaking to Maharaj Parikshit, but we are getting a version which Suta Goswami narrated to Shaunagadi rishis. The 88,000 rishis, they were performing a sacrifice in Naimisharanya. Imagine 88,000 rishis doing one sacrifice. And what was the sacrifice for? That sacrifice was for world peace. Please mute the devotees, please. So, 88,000 rishis, they had a purpose. What was their purpose? Purpose was world peace. And that world peace, how it can be attained? Do this rishis, they never knew that by performing this yajna in this age of Kali, the peace is not going to be achieved. Definitely they knew. But why were they doing? What was the purpose? They gathered, they were performing this yajna, the sacrifice, to attract Mahabhagavatas. Because whenever such events are organized, big events, Rajasuya Yajna, if you say Ashwamegha Yajna, or many other such yajna, if the king who is performing that is a devotee, then his purpose of organizing such events was only one: Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha. So when this particular event was organized in Naimisharanya, Naimisharanya is a place which is 70 kilometers away from Lucknow, still exists. This is a place where all the 88,000 rishis were performing sacrifice. And what happened? All of a sudden, there, Suta Goswami comes there. Earlier, they were hearing this katha from Romaharshan Sut. But Balaramji came, and Balaramji, because Romaharshan Sut disrespected Lord Balaram, Balaramji killed him. And that disturbed the rishis. And the rishis were very disappointed with Balaram. That thou, how can you do that? We gave our blessings to Roma Harshana. Balaram said, I can bring him back to life. If you want, I can do that. But then Rishi said, no, you are the Supreme Lord. You can do whatever you want. We don't want to control you. But at the same time, dear devotees, Balaramji, he said, I'm very sorry that I did this and you got disturbed. I can do, what can I do to serve you? The Lord is Bhaktavatsala. When he saw his devotees got disturbed, he did with a purpose. The Lord did with a purpose. But to give a message. But these devotees, so they said, Balaram said, I will bless his son with long life. So Suta Goswami was an empowered personality. He was empowered by Lord Balaram himself. Suta Goswami was a special personality. He was blessed by Vyasadeva. He was blessed by so many great sages. He was blessed by Shukadeva Goswami. When Shukadeva Goswami spoke Śrīmad Bhāgavatam to Maharaj Parikshit, Suta Goswami Pad was sitting next to him. Yes, dear devotees, Suta Goswami Pad was sitting next to Parikshit Maharaj and hearing it attentively. He heard Shukadeva Goswami, drank Shukadeva Goswami completely. Through his nectarine ears, he heard him. And when Shukadeva Goswami, he also was paying equal attention to Suta Goswami Pad. And Suta Goswami Pad, because Shukadeva Goswami knew he is the one who is going to propagate the message of Bhagavad Dharma. Our Parikshit Maharaj was going to depart to the spiritual world. But who is the one who will broadcast this one of the special events on this planet which took was this glorious 7 days of Śrīmad Bhāgavad Katha, where Shukadeva Goswami was speaking to Maharaj Parikshit. A king who is a Mahabhagavat, he was cursed to die in 7 days. He went and took shelter of Ganges. So many saintly people came there. And there comes Shukadeva Goswami. And Parikshit Maharaj very sincerely, genuinely took shelter of Shukadeva Goswami. He submitted himself before him. Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam. Parikshit Maharaj gave up all his upadis. He freed himself from his upadis. He became a sincere servant of Shukadeva Goswami, surrendered to him and asked him, which are those activities which I need to do when I have 7 days with my life? Which is that activity which I need to do when I have only 7 days? And then one question he asked for everyone else, that what should others do? What should everyone else do throughout their life? And with these two questions, Shukadeva Goswami began to speak Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. So Suta Goswami Pad, he heard this. And that's where he was narrating that to the rishis of Naimisharanya. This conversation between Shukadeva Goswami and Maharaj Parikshit, it happened 30 years after the departure of Lord Krishna from the planet. Yes, 30 years after Lord Krishna departed from the planet, Shukadeva Goswami spoke to Maharaj Parikshit. Then there is also a description about 200 years from this episode. 200 years from this episode, that is 230 years after Lord Krishna's departure from the planet. Gokarna spoke to Dundukari. And then again 30 years after that, that is 260 years after that, 4 Kumaras spoke to Narad Muni in Haridwar. This is mentioned in Padma Puran. There are verses mentioning this tithis. So Suta Goswami Pad he was narrating, he knew now that he described the entire life of how the conversation took place, and Parikshit Maharaj left the world. Parikshit Maharaj was cursed. What was the curse? That he was supposed to be died by the bite of a snake bird. That was a curse, that a snake bird will come and kill Parikshit, will burn him to ashes. Did Parikshit die from a bite of a snake bird? No. 12th chapter, 12th canto, 6th chapter, 6th verse. When Shukdev Goswami paused his talk and he said, Parikshit, whatever questions you had, you have answered. Well, I have answered them. Now, what is more you want to hear from me? What is more you want to hear? And at that time, Parikshit Maharaj said, "Oh Gurudev, by your causeless mercy, my existence is purified by hearing Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Oh Gurudev, my existence is purified." One requires a great fortune to have a personality like Shukdev Goswami narrating Śrīmad Bhāgavatam to you at the end of your life. Parikshit Maharaj, he was begging from Shukdev Goswami. He was seeking this causeless mercy, he was seeking this permission. That Gurudev Anujanihi Mam Brahman Vasham Yasyama Doksaje Bhukta Kamashayam Cheta Praveshya Visrajami Asun. He's saying, Gurudev, Srila Gurudev, please give me permission. I want to fix my mind under the lotus feet of Lord Adokshaj. I want to fix my mind. I am purified. My existence is purified by hearing Harikatha from your lotus mouth. I wish to now quit my body. I need permission, and please allow me to give up my life. In front of all these exalted people who were there, who all knew that Parikshit's death was supposed to be from the hands of a snake bird. And Shukdev Goswami told Parikshit, Tathastu, what's? Leave the body. Parikshit Maharaj fixed his mind unto the Lord Adokshaj. He became steady and he left his body before the snake bird came. And Parikshit Maharaj already departed for the spiritual world. He defeated the curse. He defeated the curse and snake bird came, but he could only do what? He only burned the dead body of Maharaj Parikshit, because Parikshit Maharaj already departed to the spiritual world by the mercy of Shukdev Goswami and Śrīmad Bhagavatam. Supreme Lord Sri Hari, he personally removes all the distress of a person who hears Śrīmad Bhagavatam, dear devotees. Starting from today, 21 days is over, but starting from today, new journey is going to start. All of us, we have to make sure that we are daily taking shelter of Śrīmad Bhagavatam. A single day should not pass wherein we are not studying Śrīmad Bhagavatam. It should be the part of our daily life. Whatever happens in our life, but that day should not pass when one doesn't take shelter of Śrīmad Bhagavatam. Because Śrīmad Bhagavatam and Krishna is not different. And if we are reading Śrīmad Bhagavatam, hearing Śrīmad Bhagavatam, what is going to happen? It is going to remove all our distress from our life. Whatever words glorify the innumerable transcendental qualities of the Lord are truthful, all auspicious, and conducive to piety. Whereas all other words are impure. In simple words, read things, read literatures which are going to increase your love for Krishna. Don't develop a habit of reading mundane literature. Remember what Bhakti Siddhanta said. If all the books in the world are destroyed and only Śrīmad Bhāgavatam remains, it is sufficient to guide the entire humanity. Dear devotees, yes, Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is everything. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is everything. It is Krishna himself. You can extract whatever you want from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. It will give you everything. It is like a trance. It is like Śrīmad Bhāgavatam will fulfill all your desires. Yes, I'm saying that. It will purify. It will give you whatever you want. Even if you're asking for mundane things, but study Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. If you have material desires, fine, study Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. It will grant you whatever you want at the same time. It will hook you up in such a way that you will also at the same time will not have desire to enjoy it anymore. And it will Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is such a junction. If you take shelter of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, it is like a junction. It will remove your attachment from wherever that is, and it will make you attached to Krishna. And if we are steadily and every day studying Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, hearing it from genuine devotees whose life is Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, then this discussion of the topic will bring, you will see manifestation of ecstasy in your heart. You will experience unlimited amount of happiness in your heart. Unlimited. The happiness which you will experience, that happiness you will not get after enjoying unlimited amounts of wealth, unlimited amounts of things of this world. Women, money, post, position, all these things, all the happiness one derives are insignificant if we can get this happiness which one derives from hearing Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. If that taste that has to come in. This 21 days was to push you to that you can develop a daily habit of studying Bhagavatam. And these topics of the Lord are constantly new. The test of our Krishna consciousness, the test, bhakti, if you understand what is my level of Krishna consciousness, you want to know, it is very simple to know. Very simple. How much attraction do I have for hearing Harikatha, for studying Harikatha? That is my level of consciousness. That is my level of Krishna consciousness. That attraction to hearing Harikatha, the attraction to hearing Harikatha, attraction to studying Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, that is it. And that crow-like mentality, people who are like crow, they become absorbed in unessential topics, those who are not related to Krishna. Watching movies, hearing songs, mundane songs, which are not related to Krishna, is only going to drown us further and further. Our life has, the center of our life should be Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. By chanting and by hearing the Krishna's name, fame, pastimes, all the human beings can be relieved from their sins. If you're a family member, sit together with your family, study, read Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. If you have kids, then in the night, study Śrīmad Bhāgavatam to them. Read it for them. Tell them stories. If your husband and wife sit down together, one day let your husband study and let wife hear. Another day let the wife study and the husband hear. Lakshmi and Narayana. Lord Lakshmi and Narayana in the Vaikuntha, what they do? 1 month, Lord Narayan speaks Hari Katha. He speaks Srimad Bhagavatam and Lakshmi hears. Next month, Lakshmi speaks Srimad Bhagavatam and Narayan hears. That is how the life goes on. It is in Skanda Puran. You may ask, where is Braj Sundar Das speaking from? It is from the Skanda Puran. In the Skanda Puran, there is glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. In that, you will find it. So by chanting and by hearing Krishna's name, fame, pastime on daily basis, we will be relieved from all our sins, not just sins, but we will be purified from all the desires for sense enjoyment. It will naturally go away. We don't have to worry for it. We will be naturally disinterested in the mundane world. And if you are hearing every day, if you are studying every day, what is going to happen is naturally you will remember Krishna. So when your mind starts thinking about Krishna in your man mana bhava mad bhakto mad yaji mam namaskuru. If in your mind, if you are hearing constantly, if you are reading regularly, then what is going to happen? It is going to naturally impact on your mind, and the Lord will appear in your mind, and your mind will be purified. And because we are hearing about mundane things, right? Because we are hearing about mundane things, we are studying mundane literatures, mundane news. So much time is being utilized for watching what the TV news channels are saying. What is Uncle Trump trying to say? What is happening? So much time of ours is going in that. We don't know that such situation may arise in our life anytime. We are investing a lot of our time in watching, studying mundane news, mundane literatures. And what happens? This is going to contaminate our mind. And if we accidentally die, then instead of Ante Narayana Smriti, it may happen that we may think of all these things. So we have to be very careful of what are we constantly hearing and constantly reading. Srila Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj, I was reading one of his books. He was mentioning that one should even write down the thoughts which are coming to his mind. In our mind, why these thoughts are coming? Why these thoughts are coming? What is the reason? What contamination am I doing by which these thoughts are coming to our mind? He's saying even observe that. So Parikshit Maharaj, he defeated. Shuddha Goswami is saying that in the assembly of Maharaj Parikshit, he saw practically how Parikshit Maharaj defeated the death. We also have our destiny. There is a date imprinted here. In the forehead, everything is there. Brahmaji has put everything here. And the last day is destined. So we have to perfect our existence before the last day comes in our life. Before the last ball is bowled, we have to win the match. Not, otherwise we'll lose it. Because it's 2020 going on all the place. I'm just telling the example. Win the match before the last ball comes. Win the match before that. So Parikshit Maharaj, he heard from Srila Shukadeva Goswami. And what happens by hearing? It annihilated all the sinful reactions. And Sutta Goswami is fortunate enough that he is now able to relate all these glories to the sages of Naimisharanya, and he is purified, his existence is purified. By hearing Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, the spirit soul is purified. It obtains liberation. It obtains salvation from all sins and all kinds of fear. One becomes completely fearless. Salvation, liberation for devotees is means by becoming an associate of the Lord. To the study of this scripture, dear devotees, to the study of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Sutta Goswami is saying, one achieves the same result as that is achieved by one personally, when one associates with Krishna. When one personally, all these great personalities, the gopis, the gopas, and everybody, they were so fortunate that they got direct association with Krishna. Even Putana, Trinavarta, and everybody, they were all fortunate because they got direct association with Krishna. So by studying this scripture, one achieves the same result one gets by coming in direct contact with Krishna. Putana came in contact with Krishna, she got delivered. Putana, what was her lifestyle? Was her lifestyle Vedic? No. She was a demon. What was she eating? Mahaprasad? No. She was eating flesh of children. What was she drinking? Was she drinking Mahapani? No. She was drinking blood of the children. What was her association? Was he associating with Hare Krishna devotees? No. Was she in Sadhu Sangha? No. Her association was Bakasur, Aghasur, Trinavarta, Kamsa, and all these people were her association. That Putana, when she came to Vrindavan, came to Gokul, did she come with a mood and intention of serving Krishna? No. She came with a mood and mission of killing Krishna. That was her nature. She wanted to kill Krishna. So she came. She came to Krishna. She got in direct contact with Krishna. She picked up Krishna. Krishna drank her breast milk. I mean, he just drank the milk and Lord Shiva drank the poison. So, she was so sinful. Still, when she came in contact with Krishna, direct contact with Krishna, she became so purified that she got Dhatri Gati. She became what Krishna thought. Krishna thought, why are you? Because she came in Gokul, she came to Braj. That is two things which Krishna saw. One is she came to Gokul. Second is she came disguised as a mother, like a dress of a mother. And Krishna said, Putana, why are you pretending to become my mother? I can make you my mother. What is the problem? I can make you my mother. Only you have to die here. And Krishna killed her. And she became a Dhatri. She is still serving Mother Yashoda. Ajamil unknowingly chanted the names of Lord Hari. Dear devotees, please listen to this very attentively. Ajamil unknowingly chanted the name of Lord Hari. and he got rescued. He chanted Narayana and he got rescued from a Yamadutas, and he got opportunity. He became purified from all the sins. That same Krishna was in direct contact with Putna. That Ajamil, whose life was sinful, and he chanted the names of the Lord and he got purified. So that same Krishna was in direct contact with Putna and she got delivered, she got purified. Suta Goswami is saying that through the study of this scripture, one achieves the same result. One gets by coming in direct contact with Krishna. Putna came in direct contact with Krishna, she got purified, her existence got purified, she attained Dhatrigati. If we come in direct contact with Srimad Bhagavatam, we will also attain same destiny. We'll attain the Param Dhama. We'll attain the spiritual world. That is the glory of Srimad Bhagavatam. Somehow or other, respected devotees, do anything you want in your life, but make sure that you are every day in touch with Srimad Bhagavatam. By studying with a controlled mind, this essential compilation of all the Puranas, one will reach the supreme abode without a doubt. Every verse of the scripture, every verse, dear devotees, is not different from Krishna. Not different from Krishna. And then Sutta Goswami Pad, he thanked the Supreme Lord for the opportunity the Lord gave to him. He thanked Balaram for the opportunity he gave him for speaking Srimad Bhagavatam. Dear devotees, so today I'm going to give you 3 opportunities by which you can stay in touch with us, by which you can stay connected with Bhagavatam. Vedavarsity is formed for one purpose. Vedavarsity is formed for only one purpose, dear devotees. It was formed under the direct instructions of my revered spiritual master. And he said that the purpose of Vedavarsity is to spread the culture of Bhagavad Dharma. Gaurakrishna Das Goswami, I associated with him for 12 years. He left the world in 2015. I had a good fortune to practically see what does it mean to study Śrīmad Bhāgavatam day and night. For 30, 40 years, Gaurakrishna Maharaj has studied Śrīmad Bhāgavatam day in and day out. He had a timetable of 14 hours of study. Gaurakrishna Maharaj has studied for 14 hours. My revered spiritual master, he studies 24 hours. Right from his age 5, my revered spiritual master, this is his life. He has been studying 24 hours. And then there comes another great personality like Gaurakrishna Maharaj, whom I personally associated with. He practically, I used to be with him until night 4 o'clock. He used to study Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. He used to make notes. He used to love making notes. He used to take a shloka, he used to cut the shloka from the book. I mean, he used to do that. He used to put that stick in his book, and then he used to write. There are so many tikas of the acharyas. He used to take that and he used to make notes. And guess what the timing he was doing? 3 o'clock in the night. 4 o'clock, he used to get up. He used to close his and he used to go for Mangalarti. And I used to sleep. I used to say, you go, I need to sleep. So he used to go carry on. And then guess what? Guess what? 8 o'clock, he's giving a Bhagavad Katha. And he's not studying that subject matter, dear devotees. That is a different subject matter going on. He doesn't even touch that subject matter. But when he gives that subject, this I have practically seen it with my eyes, I'm not concocting anything. Practically, I have seen this. What an amazing person he was. And it was my great fortune that he left his body in front of me in Vrindavan. I served him the last glass of water I gave him. He drank that water and he left. My life was very ordinary, dear devotees. My life was very ordinary. But then, after his departure, I went to Mumbai, and I could not bear his separation. And suddenly, while driving, I realized that, I was driving, and I realized that I have so many instructions I need to carry out. The next day, I was back to Vrindavan. And then I started towards a goal. I decided to completely give up any idea of doing something for myself. So I just said, okay, my life is for you. If he wanted me that I should just simply 24 hours work for Bhagavatam. And that's what we are trying our best. We want to propagate this. That was the purpose with which we established ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya, 3 places in the world. In that purpose itself, this Vedavarsity is established. And the main purpose of Vedavarsity is to train devotees with a culture of studying Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, with a culture of training them with how to give classes, seminars, kathas on different subject matter of Bhagavatam. So that there are three prominent gifts I want to give it to all of you. First thing is about studying. I'm going to share. Adaramrit Prabhu, are you there, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Is it possible for you to share the Vedavarsity.com website and take me to the level-wise Shastric study program?
Yes, Prabhuji, sure. I'm just doing it.
So, dear devotees, we have created a program for all of you, a 4 years curriculum. Do not go anywhere, dear devotees. Please stay wherever you are. You're on the phone?
Is it visible, Prabhuji? No. It's in the laptop.
Can you just widen your screen, Prabhu?
Is it okay now?
Yes. Okay. So, dear devotees, there are so many books in our Vaishnava literatures, right? But which book to read when? Nobody. It's very difficult. Knowing what is my level and then approaching, let's say, for example, a book, let's say Jaiva Dharma, for example. When is the time when I should study Jaiva Dharma? How will I know? Then there are different kinds of audiences. Those who are people who are completely new in Krishna consciousness, and there are some time who have already spent a good amount of time in the movement. But there is a confusion of which book to read when. So we have created a 14-level program. Prabhu, just scroll down. Just initially, let me just scroll down. So level 1 has 4 courses. Level 2 has 4 courses. Level 3 has 4 courses. Level 5 has 4 courses. Level 4 has 6 courses. Level 5 has 4 courses. Level 6 has 4 courses. Now, what is the purpose? Wait, Prabhu. Level 7 has 4 courses. Each level, there are 4 to 5 to 6 books. Each level. And they are very systematically arranged. Now, as you know, Vedavarsity is offering everything without any cost. Everything is free. Everything is contribution based. I will not say free because we have to survive. We have 1.5 lakhs of expenses per month. It's a big challenge. We are hand to mouth, literally. All this, our team is working day and night to design these courses for all of you. So every what can I say? Every level has 4 to 6 courses, and in each course, these are all self-paced courses. In each course, if you click, you will get 4 things: a book to read, a lecture to hear, or sometimes a lecture to watch. Okay, fine. Then you will get, after you hear, after you read, then you can appear for exam. You can appear for exam. Okay, and then you can you'll get certified. Automated process. There is no human intervention needed. If you are reading the book, hearing it, appear for exam, it will automatically calculate. System will automatically calculate. Okay. So go back, Prabhu. Now let's suppose if we have to study, take me to the further levels, Prabhu. Level number 7 has different books. Now from here it starts the books like from the Bhakti Shastri, and then it comes to advanced books like Overview of Bhagavatam, Shikshashtakam, Lagu Bhagavatamrit, Jaiva Dharma, Harinam Chintamani. So which books to read when? So if we want to read Jaiva Dharma, which is in level number level number 10, that means you need to complete first 9 levels. That means the books which are before that needs to be completed so that you can understand Jaiva Dharma very nicely. So this is how every book is very nicely and chronologically arranged. And this is at no cost, dear devotees. You can go, enroll, take advantage of this. Harinam Chintamani, Krishna Samhita, and so many other wonderful books. Please go down, Prabhu, to the 11th. We have overview of Chaitanya Bhagavad, Chaitanya Shikshamrit, overview of Brahad Bhagavatamrit, Bhajan Rahasya, Madhurya Kadambini, then introduction to Vedanta Sutra, overview of Shadadarshana, overview of Shata Sandarbhas. Everything is there, dear devotees. Whatever you need for your spiritual life, everything is there. Dan Kheli Komati Mukta Trisar, there are class, the same pattern, self-paced courses, dear devotees. This is my offering. This last 1 year we have been working on this, and this is our offering. I was waiting for this 21 days reading challenge to get over, and this is what I'm offering today for the pleasure of my Gaur Krishna Maharaj to all of you. With no charges. It's all, take full advantage of this. Take full advantage of this and spread this culture. Spread what I want from you is spreading this culture of studying our literature. So please take to this study. Take to this study systematically and spread this culture of Bhagavad Dharma. Become an ambassador of Bhagavad Dharma. Become an ambassador. Proudly become an ambassador. This is the first gift we are offering to all of you. Second gift, Prabhuji, can you please take us to pivotra.in? Second thing which we want to give to the community through via you, because via you we are giving it to the community. You are the representatives of all the devotees. So pivotra.in. Pivatra is a community care project, dear devotees. There is an intense need. There is an intense need of, we all hear a lot of seminars and inspiration about community care. We want to practically do it. How is, can you please go to care forums? We are practically launching 8 forums, dear devotees. Now, 18 to 25 for men. This is for only for men, Parikshit Forum. If you go, second is Janva Youth Forum. It is for 18 to 25 young women. Okay. Like that, we have Pruthu Leadership Forum for married men between 26 to 50. Then we have Draupadi Leadership for married women. Then for, go down, then for single men who are not married, for them Vaishnava Professional Forum, then Vaishnavi Professional Forum. For then we have for 50 plus, we have Parshuram Advisory Council for senior men, and then we have Kunti Advisory Council for senior women. Okay, you can go to the front page, Prabhu. Now, each one of this category, respected devotees, let's say 18 to 25 boys or 18 to 25 girls, each one of them have a different sort of problems. Telling them, okay, chant 16 rounds, read this, do this, fine. That is essential. That is very important. But there are some practical challenges, practical support needed, right? So we are going to try our best. By the way, this pivot through community care is also completely at no cost. Okay, choose your forum, be in the community. We had just launched yesterday Janva Youth Forum. Today, probably I should say that today you must have received that. So the purpose of this forum is that every forum there are devotees, there are people who are there in it. They need kind of support, not just spiritual life, but also some care, affection. They need some they need some career guidance, for example. They need some premarital training, for example. They need some for let's say what field of study should I choose? What are the best job opportunities I can get? We were not going to give you jobs or anything like that, but yes, we have experts who will guide you. We have devotees who are expert and who will be guiding you in the respective community, respective forums, and it will help you to take decisions in your life. So this 8 forums is our second offering to all of you, dear devotees. This website will have its courses. This is not fully functional. Hopefully by within 1 week, 15th of April, this website will also have its independent courses. Every forum will have different courses. We are planning to have 21 days transformational course. Then we are planning to have diploma courses for every forum, separate. There is a team of HODs who are working on developing curriculum based on the need and requirement of a particular forum. Let's say Janva Youth Forum, there is Kulavati Mataji, there is Rupavati Mataji, there is Preeti. 3 of them, they're working on Janva Youth Forum exclusively, understanding the need of the forum, creating courses, arranging teachers so that they can be taken care of nicely. And this is open for devotees across the world. Okay. So we are requesting each one of you that my third offering is my third request to each one of you is that not only spread this Pivatra community care around all of you. I mean, you can just spread this so that people can start joining. Okay. At the same time, I'm inviting. We are in need of around 30-35 devotees who are willing to get trained up as leaders. Okay, and can seriously take to study of Bhagavatam, and they're ready to inspire others, train others, take care of others, and want to offer selflessly to others. I promise you that I will be personally taking care of this 30 devotees who will be, if they are willing to come and joining hands, they want to become leaders. I will personally training them, take care of them in terms of their Shastra, then spiritual life, and making sure that you are very well trained with that, so that you can train up future leaders. This Pivotra community care is meant for training future leaders. And also, we want to create a mood within this community care team, and the devotees are joining us. We want to train them in such a way that there should be natural ability to care for others, helping attitude. And we'll be also training the girls, training the boys, training the men with all the required things. Whatever is essential for a girl in Janma Youth Forum that she needs to take help, whatever she needs to learn for getting married, we'll train her up with everything. Even we are planning to have cooking classes for her, premarital training for her. So all kinds of help will be provided to each different forums, right? So the third thing is I'm requesting is that please, devotees, we want 30 devotees who can come up, take up the leadership positions, get trained, and join our efforts. As per your inclination, you will be engaged with with different kinds of services. With Vedavarsity, our goal is very clear. We want to become become a center for Vedic knowledge system, wherein devotees can come, people can come and take advantage of this Vedic knowledge system. So we are willing to train them, invest our time and energy with all of you. So I'm going to share a link in the group very soon, wherein you can join that and become ready to get trained very nicely. I will make sure, if you are with me, I'll make sure that we will that our team, with the help of our team and everything, your study of Bhagavatam is going on nicely. We will train you up with how to give classes also, right? How to take care of devotees, and all those aspects will be taken care of. Thank you so much for your amazing participation. I'm open to take few questions.
Hi Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for this wonderful class. Are you sharing something, Prabhuji?
Oh no, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for this wonderful class. You very deeply explained, and especially the goal for this 21 days session was to at least to get that feeling of attachment to the devotees, that they want to read Bhagavatam. And yes, actually I can say, because I was also there in the sessions, and I yesterday only brought my Śrīmad Bhāgavatam book to read with me. So actually if it's working for me, it's especially and definitely will work for, it had worked for everyone. So thank you so much for these classes. And today also at least I can say that for 21 days we have done a yagya, the topmost yagya of Kali Yuga, the Bhagavad Yagya. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for all these sessions and classes. So Prabhuji, can we start with the questions?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
We can.
So Prabhuji, yes, Prabhuji.
Is Arushi Mataji around? Are there any classes scheduled? We have a time limitation, or there is no time limitation? If Arushi if you can check with her, if Arushi Mataji can confirm, okay, that will be nice.
She was saying one class is there from 8 to 9.
Okay.
Maybe on this license or another, I don't know. So I have to come.
So what we can do is that we can open the group, respected devotees, and we can take all of your questions. I'm opening the group, but please or what we can do is that if you have any questions, I'm going to share a link wherein you can ask your questions there. And if you're interested in taking up any services with Vedavarsity in any of the leadership roles, then please don't hesitate. You can reach out, and that'll be nice. So thank you so much, everyone. I have to end my class. It was an amazing journey with all of you. And please, the formula
one thing, Prabhuji, can you yes, because I have completed that exam, and I made. I mean, I asked for the certificate, but I was not able to print it. So how I can approach again and get it printed
Well,
or soft copy?
if you have completed the exams,
Yeah.
the certificates will be in the portal itself.
Yeah. I saw it also. I downloaded, but I cannot see anywhere after downloading. I don't know. Maybe
Where will it go?
So I saw the certificate also, but I failed to take a copy of it. Just I want to get a copy. How I can reach? I will call Madam also, Mataji also. I can talk to Mataji also.
Don't worry, you can reach our Vedavarsity care number and you can reach out to us. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'm sorry, I cannot take questions because there are class scheduled and we have limited licenses with us. Life is such, what to do. We have to end the class on time so that
Wonderful experience.
other class can start. Thank you so much, dear devotees.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Vancha kalpataru
Thank you
vesha
very much.
dadas and gurdevatsa. Paridanam pavaneyo Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Bol.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.